we had to figure out the processes. I think between the producers, the main thing was to be able to trust each other and create a process. So even the directors who came on board, there were a lot of questions. The first, I think, 10 days went in figuring out how to go about it. But having said that, technology has advanced and we're able to actually FaceTime, Zoom call. So we got actors and directors to do workshops over FaceTime, as well as before shooting, we would figure out techniques so that the actor can take pictures of the areas where we wanted the certain shot to be shot at, and the cinematographer would help with the lighting. So we did a lot of tests, shooting the same place in different lights throughout the day and getting the right, mood for the particular film. So there was a lot of background work we did. It was a first for all of us. Like, we learned so much. And the fact that it was challenging was very exciting for us, because we were literally problem solving each day. And the actors to trust the directors to do the workshop, the cinematographers to guide the actors, because the actors were shooting themselves, or some of them had one person in their house who could take some shots for them. But the overall process was extremely challenging, and the communication was very important. So I think what was important was to keep everyone, eager to do more. So we made sure that we give them a support team of whatever they needed, whether it's a costume designer, art director, and everyone was talking to each other every day during those 20 days till the film was done.
There were no structural changes done, but I had some extra characters in the film that I wanted, and some way, I couldn't find the right character, to play the part. So then, after like 2 or 3 days of just all of us trying to, find the right person to play the other character, we tried it, and then we realized that, okay, we cannot waste more time. So we had to sit and think of an alternative, And this was the best part, I think, about the project, not just me, with like all the filmmakers that were involved in this, that जुगाड़ करना है हमें, मतलब नहीं है तो कोई problem नहीं है. This is not you don't have a studio, you don't have a DOP, you don't have a set, whatever, but you have to make a film. So सतीश, मतलब मैंने बोला यार सतीश, I said यार कैसे होगा? He said होगा, क्यों नहीं होगा? I said okay fine, होगा, करेंगे. And then वो करते करते we cracked a way to not show the character and still put the character inside the film. So that was I think a good learning experience for me, because I think you have to learn to say yes to things, and then things start working out. If you get scared and just go away, you lose chances like that, always. So there's always the best thing is to take a risk and see what's happened. Worst kya hota, nahi banti na, film ban gayi. So yeah, we were happy.
My professor said that a lot of filmmaking is basically problem solving, or like Yash said, jugaad, right? So when I was first shooting, I was like, yeah, obviously there won't be great lighting, there won't be great camera. What can you do at home with an iPhone, and like what is going to happen? But then when I actually thought about it, like I was encouraged by Lockdown Shorts to think about framing and light, and kept thinking about it. So I used a lot of things that I have at home, like fairy lights. I used white bed sheets as reflectors. All those things really helped me to increase the quality of my film. I also thought about how I can place camera and the camera movement, and there's no dolly, but how can I create the dolly effect and everything?
So how did you create the dolly?
So I took my phone and I tried going back with my own hands, but it was very shaky. So then I had to connect my phone to the stick that I had or something with a book placed under it, and I tried to move that, which was a little better, and took it a few times, and one of the times was more stable than the others, and used it. Yeah.
When I was considering the situation, it was really important to me to realize that it needed to be feasible to do, and also something that we wanted to say. I centered a lot of the the writing and the conflicts around the actor and the actor's existing scenarios in terms of like, so a lot of that comes from reality in that sense. I knew that there'd be no way to shoot to record good audio dialogues in terms of like a scene. There'd be no real way to even shoot more than one person in terms of an actor. Like you'd have to sort of let it be in the flow of let your edit and your montage tell your story as opposed to scene work, more conventional scene work. That aesthetic of the lockdown shot definitely has to be seen as its own aesthetic on some level. How we got around those problems is really simple. I mean, obviously, writing to the people that I knew would be able to act, but also me and my DP, Kevin Rathod, we solidified a few rules: shoot wide all the time, whenever possible, have a foreground object or element. All of these things, which means you don't have to move the camera around a lot, which usually betrays your budget. You get nice frames, which just makes everything look a lot more well reasoned. Like, I mean, we've all seen Court and now more recently Sony, which uses that kind of an aesthetic to hide a lot of its, the fact that they're not big films.
It was very challenging to be an actor and director at the same time. Like, you have to think about yourself as a character and also go out of it and think about it as a director. So yeah, this is working. No, this is not working. So, there was a constant back and forth. I gave my time to prepare and rehearse as a character. I went through this whole process with the DOP as well, so that, I don't have to break from my character very frequently. So, I think, how do I say this? It was difficult, but then you have to like train yourself to be this person who goes in and out of the character. But, yeah.
The music director, he's a friend from Calcutta, Shivashish. I asked him to go do the music for the film. And the sound designing, this guy called Partho, he's also a friend. He's from SRFTI pass out. He's an SRFTI pass out. He did the sound, and edit was done by Tinni. I got in touch with her because of Satish, Tauzi and Priyanjali, and also Rishabh, who did the VFX for the film. He's also based out of Bombay. And Satish and Tauzi put me in touch with Noob, who did the color correction and grading for the film. So put together everything. It was a fantastic experience, and I never thought that I never struggled for the whole project. So it was really, really fascinating that things got done so smoothly. So it was a team effort, of course, and that's it. It was a fantastic effort from everyone.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video, and if you like what we do, follow us on our socials and check out our other uploads.